News on the Hour, sponsored by Facet Wealth.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. People are already hitting the road for Thanksgiving. CBS's Steve Futterman talked to some tiny travelers at LAX.
Officials here at Los Angeles International Airport say they are ready. The passengers are already here.
We're going to Chicago.
To see who?
Our family.
And what holiday is it?
Thanksgiving.
And they're traveling to all parts of the country.
I'm going to Newark.
AAA expects around 4.5 million people will be flying to their Thanksgiving destination, but by far the most popular mode of travel will be the family car. Around 49 million people expected to be on the road.
The Biden administration is now extending the pause on federal student loan repayments to allow for the Supreme Court to rule in the legality of its debt relief program. The pause will now end no later than June 30th. Meantime, the high courts cleared the way for a congressional panel to get former President Trump's tax returns. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
The protracted legal fight ends with a two-sentence unsigned order denying the former president's final appeal. The Supreme Court's decision means the House Ways and Means Committee will be able to obtain Donald Trump's tax returns. Trump had argued the panel is engaged in a politically motivated effort to dig up dirt on him, but federal law gives the committee the right to obtain any individual's return from the IRS so it can determine whether new laws need to be written. Republicans will take control of the panel in January.
The White House says President Biden talked to a former Army vet who took down a shooter in Colorado Springs.
Thanks him for his bravery and, again, for his just instinct to act and the ability, by him doing that, saving maybe dozens of lives.
That's Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. The suspected shooter faces murder and hate crimes charges. A driver faces reckless homicide charges for crashing into an Apple store near Boston. Assistant DA David Kutchell.
He stated that while driving in the area of Barnes and Noble, his right foot became stuck on the accelerator and the vehicle accelerated. He stated that he used his left foot to try to brake, but was unable to stop the vehicle in the crash through the front of the Apple store.
One person died, 20 got hurt. People are getting in on those Black Friday deals early. CBS's Matt Piper.
Sarah Raffner with the personal finance company NerdWallet says yes, the deals will be there on Black Friday.
This is a great time of year to buy small electronics like headphones, televisions, of course, but even things like clothing, so lots of items that make great gifts.
But with the cost of everything going up, she says Americans will be a bit more conscious when hitting that checkout button.
Inflation is forcing people to watch their spending. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.